In this lesson, we're going to be installing the CodeBlocks IDE, and at the same time, we'll also be installing a C++ compiler that we'll be using to compile and run our programs. So let's get started. We're going to be using a system called CodeBlocks. So I'm going to go to the CodeBlocks webpage, which is codeblocks.org. So here's the page. We'll switch over to the Downloads tab. And then what we want to do is we want to download the binary release, and you'll do this for any operating system that you're using. One of the reasons we've picked CodeBlocks is that it works for the three major operating systems that you might be using, either Windows, Linux, or Mac OS X. I'm going to be downloading for Windows, but again, the process is similar for any of the others. We're going to choose the setup that also includes the compiler, so it's this last one. And we have to pick a source for the download, so we're going to pick this. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we're not going to pick this, so let's go back. We'll go to SourceForge instead. There we go. So our download should be starting. Then we want to save the file. You'll notice that it's saying here that I'm going to have 21 minutes. That's not going to take nearly that long, so we're going to just be patient here while it downloads. I won't be saying anything for now, and you can simply fast forward this lesson if you want to. When we get right to the point where we're almost finished with the download, I'll come back and begin talking. But as you can see, the time is compressing fairly rapidly. We're already down to 13 minutes now, so it won't be a whole lot longer. But I'll come back to start speaking again just as soon as we get close to being finished here. All right, so let's open the file. And we'll give it permission to install. Here comes the first splash screen. Hit next here. We're going to agree to the license. We'll accept all of these defaults. Notice the destination folder. If that's fine, you can accept it, otherwise change it. I'll accept it by hitting install. Then we'll begin the process. It'll take a little bit of time as there's several files to copy. I'm not going to run CodeBlocks now. We're going to save that for another lesson, the next lesson. So I'm going to click no here. Click next, and then click finish. And with that, you've finished your installation of CodeBlocks and the C++ compiler. And the next lesson, I'll show you how to open and run the program.